guidance which is ongoing to the teaching community is to be provided. And effective teaching learning strategies have to be put in place. Therefore, promotes a continuous inquiry and a problem-solving system, which is a thing like this. Update skills and knowledge, apply it into learning, evaluate the effects of your learning, based on that develop good practices, put those good practices to use, accordingly update your knowledge and go back to applying it. That's a continuous cycle of a continuous professional development. And that's what institutions, schools, teachers have to look for. All these challenges can be addressed with international teaching qualifications, international English language teaching awards, and continuous development programs. And I'm talking very briefly about some solutions that we bring here as a company. It's a qualification which are accredited and validated by the Scottish Qualification Authority. SQA, as most of you know and John had introduced in the morning, is Scotland's national accrediting and awarding qualification bodies. We bring to you professional diploma in teaching internationally and professional diploma for skills developers. These diplomas are module based, and there are Scottish credit points on the Scottish qualification framework which are mapped on the EQF. So every learner who completes these diploma gets 42 credit points. They are flexible because they are customized, they can be implemented in schools and institutions onto a specific core group of the school's teacher, which can look at learning requirements of that particular school. It's just a 7 mandatory thing where 60 hours per unit has to be done. The school doesn't have to do it all together, or teachers doesn't have to do it together. You can pick up one, do it, complete, get your certification, do the other, and you can complete this program up to as long as 2 to 3 years time. So there is no stress. And what we're talking about is practical knowledge. We as approved centers for SQA in India, we say that you do a particular unit, apply the knowledge, see the results, perform, make good practices out of it, and then go on to the other unit. We're not here to give you another B.Ed. It's supposed to be practical. And they are mapped onto the SCQF, which is again mapped onto the EQF. So that's what it is. These are some details of the units. Those are information material which are also on your kit, so I'm not going to get into details. But these are the 7 units which make into a diploma. It's suitable for teachers of in-country boards, because a lot of time schools ask us, so is it for IGCSE and A-level and IB teachers? No, it is not. It is primarily designed for teachers of Indian boards. Suitable for teachers of international board, of course, because we are using a lot of international benchmarks. Existing teachers who want to move from a national board to an international board, even fresh graduates or postgraduates who are looking at entry into the field of teaching. That's the kind of suitability. About SQA, we've already talked about it, and John has given a lot of introduction in the morning, so I'm not really appropriate to give or add anything more to it. ExtraLearn, we've talked, we are basically a company which provides educational solutions. We pride ourselves with servicing over 600,000 students at the moment. We spread over 30 cities in India, presence in different countries. And finally, we've talked about what a teacher should do and what should be the capability of a teacher, etc., what you must do, what you must not do. And at the end, I've also done a very nice commercial sales pitch by saying, listen, come to me, we will give you a beautiful program. But because I'm a very, very honest person, I must tell you that there is something that we don't teach in our diplomas. And I'm sorry, John, because we just did not give or plan these units, so we've not brought it up to SQA, but you can watch this 1-minute film, and if you think that it is important for us to teach these, please join with me in requesting SQA and John, who's present here, to please approve some continuous professional development units on these 10 things that we don't teach in our trainers and in our training programs. Which of course run. So we want people.
We are the greatest.